Hi guys, it is Sunday the 26th of June. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon. I just really hurt my leg. I don't know what I did. It feels like I pulled a muscle. Maybe a little bit TMI, but I was trying to pull my jeans on and I think I've put on just a little bit of winter fat, and it was a difficult thing to do, and I think I moved my leg funny, and oh, that was really, really painful. Feels a bit better now that I sat down for a minute. So I'm going to Cats and we're going to film the next episode of Beauty News, which is always such fun. Just gonna grab myself a bottle of water. So that's the plan. What else? I don't think there's anything else exciting going on. But yeah, beauty news. Yay, beauty news. Beauty news should be up before this vlog. Usually goes up on a Friday, so there you go. Hi guys!
It's so bright.
I know, right? I don't know, I reckon there might be, because even when I try and turn it like down or up, I reckon there's something wrong with the camera. I don't know. I just don't know.
Unless we look glamorous, then there's something right with the camera.
But I look like I have no nose. This is a problem.
But I'm sure when you put it on the computer, you're going to be like, look, we look on fleek.
When I put it on the computer, it looks kind of alright. I don't know if there's something wrong with the lens, something wrong with the screen. I don't know. I might have to take it to get it checked out.
Maybe you can turn off that light and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, it does a little. Oh, not really.
No, it's still bright.
It's still pretty bright. Anyway, we have just filmed an episode of Beauty News. One day.
Always singing.
Always yeah, I know. Always. I love it.
Yeah.
Makes my dog howl, but I love it. Beauty news and what's in my handbag, the Dead Set Real edition. We should call it the
Loose tampons edition.
Yeah, we should call it the 9 Circles of Hell edition or something like that, because that's what the bags are like. That's what mine's like every day. Yeah. Like, seriously.
See, I'd have more shit in my bag if my bag was as big as yours.
Yeah, I know.
My bag is smaller for a reason.
That's where I made a mistake, because I bought something that holds too much shit.
Yes.
Alright, my arm is getting sore, so I'm going to put this camera down. See you next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, guys. So, I think I just fixed my camera. There's this... I haven't been able to see it, because when I use my camera, I have the screen facing me, so I can look at my beautiful head. And there's a little exposure thing that's on the screen, at the bottom of the screen, and it's behind, there's this little sort of domed bit, and it's there because the lens is round. Obviously the lens is slightly bigger than the camera when it comes to height, so you know, for I suppose visual aesthetic reasons they've made this little dome. Now it's always hidden to me. I can't see it, but behind there is a little exposure thing, and my exposure was turned right up, and I think that's what's been fucking up my camera, or making me think my camera's fucked up, because I just set it to 0 and now everything looks absolutely gorgeous. Obviously I won't know until I edit this video, but hopefully, pray that that was the problem, because I thought I was going to need to get a new lens or maybe a new camera body. I didn't know. I thought things were broken. I thought I had tossed it around in my bag too many times. Anyway, hopefully things are better. So, I really haven't vlogged much this week, and that's mostly because not much has been going on. It's been fairly quiet. I have a tiny bit of footage from Sunday, when I went to Cats. But for the most part, I have just been doing housework. I've done a little bit of filming, I think. Maybe that was last week. I don't know. I can't even remember. Yeah, I've just mostly been doing housework. I haven't really gone out to do anything, which is fine because I quite like, you know, hanging out at home. But I thought I would give you an update. Now, I've got to show you this because this is cute. My bed's a mess, I'm really sorry, but look at this. Hi. Hi. Are you cold? Are you a cold baby? You're a cold baby. She has done that herself, by the way. Oh my god, she's so freaking cute. What a little fatty boomba. So that's the thing that's happening in my life. On was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I bathed the dog. Jeez. So usually when I bath the dog, in winter we used to put him in the bath, and that was fine. Then in summer we bath him outside just with a hose, and we usually pick like a high 30 to low 40 degree day to do it, because obviously like the hose outside runs cold water, so you don't want him to be super uncomfortable. So we usually do it on a really hot day when I can see that he's like hot and bothered, and I just hose him down, soap him up, hose him down again. Anyway, this time I wanted to bath him in the bathtub because it's freezing in Melbourne at the moment. I believe it's snowing in the Dandenongs, which is in good traffic. It's about a 45-minute drive, I think, from my house, and when you go outside you can feel like ice in the air. It's very cold. So obviously I wasn't going to take the dog out and put the hose on him, so I filled the bathtub a third of the way with beautiful warm water, and I tried to coax him in there, and he was just like, no bitch, no bitch, I know what you're trying to do and I'm not doing it. I literally fought with him. It was like tug of war for about half an hour, and I don't like to force the animals to do things they don't want to do. Occasionally I will force the cat to love me, but I always let her go shortly after I've gotten the cuddle that I want, because I mean, it's alright for the cat to come to me and be like, bitch, you are going to pat me and I am going to sleep on your face. So occasionally I'm like, bitch, you are going to let me love you. So yeah, I don't usually like to force the animals to do what they don't want to do. So I was trying to coax Drew into the bath, and I know this is stupid, but I just talk to the dog. I'm just like, come on, we're gonna have a bath, I've got schmackos, if you're a good boy, I'll give you the schmackos, we'll be really quick, the water's warm. And he's looking at me and okay, the dog probably doesn't understand fluent English, but he knew what we were trying to do. He knew that it was bath time. He didn't want to go. Occasionally he'd like walk into the bathroom and then he'd run back out when I went to close the door. So it was a stress. Getting him in there was a stress, and I didn't want it to be stressful for the dog. Eventually I got him in there, and then I started trying to get him into the bathtub. He refused. I tried to physically pick him up. The dog actually weighs more than I do, by the way, so that wasn't going to work. I've never tried picking myself up personally, but I would imagine that it's not something I can physically do, and I definitely can't lift the dog up. So I'm like, fuck this, he needs a bath really bad, it has to happen. So I just start scooping water out of the bathtub and pouring it on him with a pot while he stands in the middle of the bathroom. Now, this would be fine if my house wasn't built in the late 60s and we had like an overflow drain in the bathroom. But my house was built in the late 60s and and we don't have an overflow drain. So I flooded the bathroom. I flooded the bathroom 3 times because I'd have to stop halfway through and scoop up the excess water and then start again. So that happened. The dog is bathed and he smells absolutely delicious, but it poses a problem for the future because he's still going to continue to need baths. I was thinking about taking him up to, we have a local pet supply store and they have hydro baths for dogs, and I've taken him there before, and I remember the last time we took him there it was a fucking nightmare. So I don't think I really want to do that to myself. Kind of stresses me out just thinking about it. But Mum suggested maybe getting like, I don't know, hoses that you can connect to the taps in the laundry, and then we could just attach a shower head to it and use that to bath the dog outside with warm water, which would work. It's just I'm gonna need to actually do a little bit of DIY stuff, and to be honest, I'm not like, I mean, I can, you know, I can do a few things. I'm not completely useless, but DIY is not my strong point, and I'm not confident. It's times like this that I wish I had a guy in my life who I could ask to be like, can you help me because I don't want to do this. So yeah, and there is my brother, but my brother, he works a shitty job, long hours, very stressful, so I don't really want to ask him. Another thing, Game of Thrones. Oh my god. I'm so sad that it's over. I'm not going to talk too much about it because Kat and I are going to do a little video about it on Beauty News. So for anyone who is a fan of Game of Thrones and would like to hear us chat about Game of Thrones, there will be something coming up on Beauty News in the not too distant future. And I think we might even, like, next year with season 7 and probably even with season 8, we will, you know, do some sort of rundowns of each episode or something, maybe, if we have time, basically. We're just going to see. We're playing around with the idea. We like the idea. We love Game of Thrones, and I honestly feel like it's something that, like, when it's over, we don't know what to do with our lives, and it's just like, how are we ever going to survive a whole year without Game of Thrones? Jesus, help me. Yes, so that's what's happening. I am not going to put any more footage in this vlog. It is literally just going to be my clip from Sunday and this clip, because tomorrow night I have a friend's birthday, and I suspect on Saturday I shall be quite hungover and not want to sit at the computer, not want to vlog. So I'm actually going to try to edit, upload and prep this for publishing on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'm going to Cats. We're going to film. That seems to be the norm at the moment. Now that we've got Beauty News as its own channel, it's pretty much at least once a week we're filming something. So, but that's cool because I love hanging out with Kat. It's always a good time. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Just not a lot happening. Life's a bit boring for me at the moment. That noise means the washing machine is ready to be emptied, so I'll probably go and do that. I'm just going to sit here and film. I'm going to write some blog posts and stuff like that. I've got to take Mum to an appointment this afternoon. She's having a lung function test. And then when I come home, I'm going to film some declutters, because I've had single eyeshadows and all like my mascara, liner and brow products literally sitting in boxes on my floor for like almost a week, and it's getting out of hand. I've got to do something about it, so I'm going to film them this afternoon so that I can finally put things away. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you've had a fabulous week, and until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.